Hey guys, Manny back here with another video on the CascadeScents fragrance station, and this one is for my top 10 most complimented fragrances of 2016. Now I think the middle of fall is easily the best time for me to release this video, and that's because I've been wearing enough fall fragrances to know which ones get the most compliments, and of course we had the first seasons of the year already have gone by in winter, spring, and summer. So now we have the best of the best from each of the season onto this video. Just before I begin with the list, I just kind of want to clarify what I would actually take as a compliment, and for the most part it's any positive feedback that is actually unsolicited. So it's nothing like I walked up to you and said, "Hey, can you smell this?" Literally, my scent cloud did the talking, and then you initiated the conversation by telling me I smell nice or something else positive. So with that out of the way, we might as well get on with the list, starting again at the number 10 selection. Here it is, it's Allure Homme Édition Blanche by Chanel. Now to be honest, this is one of the more crowd-friendly DNAs on this list scent-wise. But the reason why I got the least positive feedback by volume or by quality is because it just doesn't project as well as anything else here. It's by far the worst performer on this list. I only get 60 to 90 minutes tops of okay projection. But if someone is within that scent cloud, within that arm's length, we're talking a very delicious lemon meringue pie type scent. Got some spicy freshness, but for the most part it's that lemon in the opening, and then you got that vanilla vetiver in the base. Very yummy scent, nothing much more tasty than this. We're talking Allure Homme Édition Blanche, again at number 10. Moving on to my number 9 selection, here it is, it's Terre d'Hermes by Hermes. Now on paper for me this would be the least crowd friendly out of everything I have on here, but I actually get by volume a lot of "you smell nice" or "you smell really clean" type compliments. Nothing too flattering, but again I just get a lot of these kind of comments. Which is weird because on paper this kind of smells like a dirty orange. So you're wondering, dirty orange, how does that come off as clean? Trust me, it somehow does, especially in the scent cloud if you let it develop for a bit, and you're going to be able to smell like that for a while because I don't have any projection issues or longevity issues with this one. Again, that is Hermes, Terre d'Hermes at number 9. So that was a rugged kind of clean at number 9. At number 8 we have a different kind of clean, the exact kind of opposite kind of clean. It's a very floral sweet clean. Here it is, it's Mojave Ghost by Byredo. Very beautiful magnolia scent and also characterized by that pear-like sapodilla note. Again, very sweet, very floral, but it comes off as very interesting for a clean type of scent. I actually had one of my most flattering comments ever with this fragrance on. I was at the casino and one of the more attractive dealers in the casino actually told me that the whiff she got from this scent was exactly what she needed at that moment. And that was really cool. It was kind of a morale boost. I was kind of just looking to smell clean that day, and I got something super flattering like that. I think that's kind of cool. Also, it's a very big performing like floral, if that makes any sense, so you're not going to have any projection issues with this, or at least I don't. Again, if you're looking for the opposite of a rugged kind of clean like Terre d'Hermes, this is my number 8, Mojave Ghost by Byredo. On to my number 7 fragrance. This is a staple for most people's complimented list, seemingly. Here it is, it's La Nuit de l'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. Now this stuff is renowned for its legendary compliment factor, yes, but it's getting more watered down over the years. Yes, this was once known as a cooler weather darling, but I actually kind of don't mind the fact that it is seemingly less of a performer now. Its concentration is actually getting watered down to the point where I can wear this in the summer and it doesn't feel too cloying. If I have one knock against the scent now, to me it's just a stereotypical archetype of the dark, mysterious guy who kind of walks into a place and for whatever reason people are taken aback by him. In retrospect, I don't feel like that's a bad stereotype whatsoever. I just think it's an obvious one for this fragrance. All in all though, in 2016 I kind of just like rocking this stuff because it's not too cloying and I still get the same effect with it. So that's La Nuit de l'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. Now moving on to my number 6, this is one of my favorite pickups of the year. Here it is, it's Gris Montaigne by Christian Dior. Now to me, GM is one of the more underrated offerings from La Collection Privée. This stuff to me has a very alluring and fresh rose and oak moss, and then when you throw in that damp patchouli, it's just a mystical combination. So it goes from light in a severe, like stony kind of way to dark in the matter of hours. And it lasts for much longer than that as well. I'm talking like 10-12 hours longevity on my skin at least. But yeah, I would actually get a decent amount of compliments with this at any stage. And it's really versatile too. I would actually rock this dressed down, but not too dressed down. But as of late, it might be my preferred formal scent, to be honest. So yeah, GM Gris Montaigne by Christian Dior. Now moving on to one of my other easy to wear upscale fragrances. Here it is at number 5, it's Amouage's Reflection Man. Now Reflection Band's a lot of fun. Again, it feels like you can wear it nearly for every situation, not too dressed down of course. And for me, it really doesn't lean one way or another, which is really cool. And I feel like its positive feedback is kind of equal regardless of where and when I would wear it for. Very fresh and sophisticated with the white florals here, and then you got that creamy sandalwood in the base. Definitely smells like something that I would be wearing if I was just reflecting, if that makes any sense. But yeah, the kind of compliments I would get with this in general are, you smell really clean, or wow, you smell amazing. So I get a good mix of flattering and non-flattering stuff, and that's why it is kind of in the middle of this list. It's number 5, Reflection Man by Amwash. Now moving on to number 4. Maybe in previous years this stuff would have been my number 1 potentially, but it's not. Here it is, this is the one. This is the Eau de Parfum version by Dolce Gabbana. This is definitely one of the most unique designer level offerings ever. Definitely smells like a fruitier and deeper version of the initial Eau de Toilette, and it's just a better fragrance, which still garners me compliments in 2016. Again, the reason to why it might not be as high as it once was is because seemingly everyone is wearing this lately. I mean, this DNA was pretty popular when I was in high school and college, but I swear, everyone's wearing this stuff, at least where around I live. So people will still tell me I smell really nice, but again, it's just not as flattering as it once was in previous years. So again, very unique designer level offering, it doesn't feel as unique with everyone wearing it, that's why it's number 4. Now moving on to my number 3, this is one of my most versatile fragrances in the collection, definitely one of my more underrated ones as far as why I see what the FRAGCOM thinks of it. Here it is, it's Silver Mountain Water by Creed. Again, I'm still trying to figure out why this doesn't get the love it should in my personal opinion. Very safe yet interesting scent with that inky style note breakdown. Got a little bit of musk in there. Overall, I think it's very crowd friendly. But yeah, it's definitely safe enough with its projection as well, so I think you can use this for a plethora of environments. And it will last you the day too, which I really think is cool because most Creeds don't. So yeah, I would change nothing about this scent, and the fact that it gets me good feedback too, yeah, definitely nothing. It's definitely one of those fragrances in which people will actually ask me what it is, and I don't think there are many compliments more flattering than that. And because I get that kind of comment at a good rate, that's why it's as high as number 3. Again, it's Silver Mountain Water by Creed. Now moving on to my number 2, and at one point I never thought that this stuff would be a magnet for compliments, but it seemingly is. Definitely the best in the line in my opinion. This is Amen Pure Havane. Of course, from the legendary Amen line of fragrances by Thierry Mugler. Really amazing stuff in the base there. But when you initially spray this, of course, you mainly get that honey and tobacco. It's really sweet, kind of strong at first, but give this a couple of minutes and just let the scent cloud radiate, and it's awesome. And it seems like I'll actually get a good few hours of projection here, and people will be complimenting me like 4 to 5 hours within my wear of this. A coworker of mine told me that I always smell amazing, and that's because I was actually wearing this fragrance for a week and a half straight. Again, unsuspecting, super flattering feedback for Thierry Mugler's Amen Pure Havane, and I still continue to get feedback like that to this day, that's why it's my number 2. And now moving on to my number 1. This is the almighty you-know-what, Aventus by Creed. Now I have 3 different batches of this stuff, and regardless of which one they are, every other fragrance that I own pales in comparison to each of them as far as compliments. This super interesting fresh pineapple with that birch tar has elicited some of the craziest comments ever, some of which are rated R. People will legitimately ask if they can borrow this stuff. Yes, I will tell them how much it is, and they're like, can I just steal this for like a week straight from you? And yeah, that happens, so that's kind of unfortunate. But it's a blessing too, because people think you smell incredible, and that's flattering, so what can I say? Love Aventus by Creed at number 1. So there it is, now you guys know what my list is for my most complimented fragrances of 2016. If you guys want to tell me what your most complimented fragrances are of the year, please tell me in the comment section below, I'd love to know. Also give this video a thumbs up and subscribe already if you haven't yet, if you want to support this kind of great fragrance content. And hopefully I see you next time with another new video. Take care guys, peace out, bye. I actually love using this stuff on a warmer night out, believe it or not. I think it comes off as super interesting and flattering without being too outlandish as far as performance.